Doesn't get better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Jake Arrieta is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
Striding into the box, Ben Revere. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Arrieta's got his target, 2-1 on its way. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Yeah, not the spot to find yourself against a good leadoff hitter. Down 3-1 to start the afternoon? Not good.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Got him. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
Stepping in, Anthony Rendon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, when you talk about one of the most athletic shortstops in all of the game, Addison Russell comes to mind. He's got a great throwing arm and possesses awesome range. Can go either direction. And besides that, he carries with him some very soft hands. Just a joy to watch.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, strikeout, single here to start the ball game. It was looking like he'd breezed through the top of the first inning, but not so fast.
Ryan Zimmerman set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Good job there at keeping the inning alive. The runner on first gets a head start with the 3-2 count and 2 away, so it's an easy decision to keep on going around second. He makes it into third easily.
Standing in now, Daniel Murphy. And that's over. 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Soler is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA of just under 3.5. He's thrown some great ball games in his career. He's thrown some real clunkers. Hopefully, for his sake, he throws well in this one.
Digging in, Ben Zobrist, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, you know, a key guy for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. Never tries to do too much. Knows how to extend an at-bat and get the pitch he's looking for.
Jason Hayward stands in. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And with that, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old-school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Anthony Rizzo gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Jason Worth makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Arrieta gets the sign. Here's the 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7, shortstop, Danny Espinosa.
Settling in now, Danny Espinosa. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here it comes on 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. Grounded back up the middle. Nice slide and stop by Zobrist. He's out.
Whew, no problem.
Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Chris Bryant strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. To 2-2 now.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on by Espinosa takes care of him for the first out.
Batting fifth, left fielder
Kyle Schwarber settles into the box for his first chance. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Batting sixth, right fielder
Jorge Soler takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Line toward the alley and left center. In there, a base hit. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
And these guys know that if you're going to get to a pitcher like this, you got to get to him early. Well, once he settles in, he can be really tough. But they've got 2 on against him now and only 1 out.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Still 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you've still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
And in a spot like this, first and second with two-way, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off him.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. One and two, here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 2 complete, still scoreless here on the show. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to baseball on the show from Wrigley Field. Max Scherzer set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
One away here to begin the third.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Ben Revere will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game.
Yeah, as bad as he looked on that breaking ball, his first at bat, he's going to see nothing but breaking balls in this one.
Montero has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Yeah, you know, it's not always easy to pick up the baseball in one of these bright, sunny days. But he shades his eyes well, and he puts this one away for the second out.
Digging in now, Anthony Rendon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Addison Russell digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a 3-pitch see you later right here. Have a seat.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
In now, Jason Hayward. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a two-out base runner.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the two-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for the Cubs. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Bryce Harper will step in to start things for the Nationals. He'll be followed by Ryan Zimmerman waiting on deck.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
A good job there making a two-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. He reached on a single in his first try. Arrieta sets. 1-1 pitch on its way.
2-1.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Into the box, Daniel Murphy. On the ground up the middle. Gloved by Russell. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, and the throw goes right by him.
Yeah, and right here, he knew that at second base he was going to have to hurry this throw back to first if he had any chance to double him up. And you see his throw get away from him, but since there's no advancement, it's going to be a straight fielder's choice, no error on the play.
Standing in now, Jason Worth. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Nope. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
On the move is Murphy. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 2-2 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Chris Bryant is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. He keeps throwing the way he is. He can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Jorge Soler stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knot things up at 2-2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Through 4, still tied. Danny Espinoza heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there. I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Wilson Ramos stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Arrieta's ready. 2-1 on its way. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away.
The first thing a pitcher does when he walks out of the tunnel here at Wrigley, he'll take a look at those flags and see which way they are blowing. I mean, this place, it can play like 2 totally separate ballparks from one day to the next.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Nationals gone in order. Halfway home, still no score. Miguel Montero comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's just so hard to lay off that slow changeup. He just did break that swing off in time.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Revere is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Jake Arrieta is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strikeout.
Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Addison Russell comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still. Ben Revere will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Tap fouled at home plate. Skied into straightaway right. Soler moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
You take a look there at the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Anthony Rendon will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Arrieta into the windup. Here's the 2-1. Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, so much for that 6 in a row he'd retired. That guy just says, take that.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm sure he'll say the damage is already done after serving up the lead, but, you know, that's good fortitude to come back with the punch-out. He needed that.
In now, Ryan Zimmerman. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Nats on the board first, courtesy of the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 1-0 Washington. Ben Zobrist will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Comes back with a dandy of a curveball there, and it's a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Jason Hayward will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Two and two count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Revere is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Daniel Murphy will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
And that pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
That's what you do against a sinker baller. If that ball's fading away, go right back up the middle with it. He just bounces this one right into center field.
Danny Espinoza ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that misses 2-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Grounded to the right. The second for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Oh, there is so much that can go wrong with this play right here. This will give us a great angle to look at it. Look where he fields this thing. Then as he goes to throw it, stop it right there. He's got no real direct lane to the bag. Now, we've seen guys screw this up all the time. They throw it off the runner's back, they hit someone's helmet, anything can go wrong. But he's able to avoid that danger here as he gets that force at second base.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Looking to avoid his first walk. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Schwarber, and that ends the inning. One left for Washington, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Chris Bryant will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Scherzer's ready. Here's the 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Your attention, please.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Number 33, Oliver Perez. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th spot. Number 10.
Kyle Schwarber will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Payoff pitch on its way. Runner goes for second. Beaten into the ground over to first. To Drew for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Boy, right there with the runner moving on that play, you didn't even think they were going to try to get it out at second base. But somehow, they still managed to turn over the double play.
Into the box, Jorge Soler. Chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1 and 2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, a bad spot there to lose your release point. This one just continues to run inside and gets him, and now all of a sudden that puts a tying run on base.
Standing in now, Miguel Montero. And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stephen Drew set to start things out when we return. It's the Nationals 1 and the Cubs. And there you see Stephen Drew now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. set to deliver on 2-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Ben Revere will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting, third baseman.
Well, you know, he knew who he had running down the line right there, so he had to try to hurry the throw. But in hindsight, I think he had a little bit more time than even he thought, and he winds up throwing this one away.
Anthony Rendon will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Revere rides off for second. Hot shot to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after getting 1 out here in the 8th, but he's in line to take the loss, barring a late turnaround.
Your attention, please.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Bryce Harper will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone.
Well, you know he's feeling good at the plate, so he's already got 2 hits in this game, looking for another one.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run. A 3-run homer here for Bryce Harper. And the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, I know one group of people that are a little bit upset about this home run, and that's all those ball hawks down there on the street below. This thing gets up into that fabled Wrigley wind, and it just takes it right off the foul pole, and that's a home run.
Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 3 runs already home here. And another foul ball. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Stepping in now, Daniel Murphy. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Runner at first here, one man out. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Pedro Strop will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are two on with only one away. Jason Worth will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hayward is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a two-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Clint Robinson is going to get a chance to swing the bat here, as that's going to be all for Perez in this one. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. A pause and the 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Well, you can tell he thought he had him.
I thought he had him too.
Hopped up. Bryant is going to get there. And that's the third out. But the Nationals strike for 3, all coming via this 3-run home. Sean Kelly is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Sean Kelly.
Tommy La Stella will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Addison Russell will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. 1 out, nobody on. High and deep to left center field. Revere going back, still going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
The second baseman,
And this is really one of the first times today he's made a mistake out over the middle of the plate. When that happens, You don't have to ask this guy twice to jump all over it. He drives it for a double.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2.
And this looked for a second like it might be trouble off the bat, but that's a great job by a corner infielder of ranging back to make that play.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. One thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Fouled back. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes Trevor Cahill. Will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. 3-1. Here it is. And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Hit hard to the right side. Zobrist is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
Hit out towards second. Zobrist has it. Throw to first is going to be in time to get Drew, and there are 2 away.
As a manager, you love your relievers to come in and give you plenty of strikeouts. But I'll tell you what, there isn't a manager alive that'll get upset when you come in and get 2 outs on 3 pitches.
To first. Rizzo is there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Nationals 4 and the Cubs nothing. Anthony Rizzo will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Chris Bryant will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well. So he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Boy, he's taking on the heart of the lineup and going right through it like they weren't even there. That's back-to-back strikeouts now to the number 3 and 4 hitters, and he's making it look easy.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Max Scherzer. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Washington is victorious in this one, 4-0. So long from Wrigleyville.
The final line score.
It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Jimmy Nelson is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now a shot of the Cardinals starting lineup is set by Mike Matheny. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. On the ground to third. Hill is there. On to first, and there are 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, Ryan Braun has always been known as one of those power hitters. But he's also got a power arm and can cover some ground in that outfield. Very reliable, plays a smart defensive outfield. Always an asset in any game.
Johnny Peralta gets his first